Hello, and welcome to a brief tutorial on how to add a new user to Microsoft Dynamics GP. My name is Eric Jackson. I've been working with Dynamics GP and an employee of Software Solutions Group for 18 years. Today I'll be using Dynamics GP 2015 R2 for this demo. The steps I'll be showing you apply to versions 10, 2010, and 2013. Out of the box, only two users can log into Dynamics GP to add new users. These two users are SA, the Microsoft SQL Server Administrator, and DynSA, the Dynamics System Administrator. Because adding a user to Dynamics GP is a system-wide function, you can select any company. It is my recommendation to use the sample company, Fabricam, or a test company, and not a production company. I like to think of this process in 3 steps. Number 1, adding a user. Number 2, grant a user access to a company. And 3, assign a security role. Let's begin. Here I am in Fabricam. I'm going to select the Administration Navigation tab on the lower left side of my screen. This will change my navigation pane. Our 3 steps will be found in the Setup section under the heading System. Step 1, click User. At this point, you may be challenged with a GP system password. This is an added level of security within Dynamics GP to prevent unwanted access to certain setup screens. In our first box, User ID, we will enter a username. This is what the end user will be identified as in the system. You may want to come up with a consistent naming convention so that all your user IDs are created the same way. Here we'll be using first initial, last name, because that is how the existing users have been set up. Username. Enter the person's full name. They will see this on their home page. Class ID is optional and is not commonly used. Status is active. The user type is full. Passwords. Each user must have a password. If you choose to keep the advanced SQL Server options checked, then the password you enter now must comply with your network password policy. You can enforce password expirations, and you can also enforce the user to change their password on the first login. Save your work. Our second step, grant a user access to a company. Open User Access. On the right, you will see a list of usernames. Select the username you just added, and on the left, you will see a list of companies. Check the Access box on the right to add this user to the company database. Here we'll select Fabricam and Dynamite by Acme. As soon as you select the Access checkbox, the user has been added to those databases. Clicking OK here only closes the window. Our third step, User Security. Select the user ID you just created. Pick a company. In the lower right-hand corner, select an alternate modified forms and reports ID, typically default user. In the roles grid in the middle of the screen, you will find a list of security roles available. Check the box on the left to assign that role to the user. You can mark multiple roles for a user. Choose Copy if you would like the user to have the same security in another company. Click Save to save your work. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for other insightful videos on Dynamics GP.